What's up, real estate agents? If you're new to the business or if you've been in the business for a little bit, you've likely come across this situation, which is going up against an agent that's more experienced than you or even the top agent in your city. However, in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my 5 strategies to make sure that you win the listing over any agent regardless of their experience level. What's up, everyone? My name's Mike Sherrard. Welcome to the channel. If you are new and you get value from this, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video. As mentioned in the introduction, I'm extremely excited today to share with you guys my 5 top strategies for winning listing presentations every time I go up against an agent that has more experience than me, that has been in the industry longer, that has a bigger budget, anything that they have going over me, I use these 5 strategies to win the listing presentation and make sure that you get the listing. Let's get into it. The first strategy I like to talk about is marketing, because here's the deal. A lot of the agents that have been in the industry for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, or the agents with huge budgets and huge teams, are usually on the older side. So here is the creative thing that you guys can do with marketing, is oftentimes they have no idea how to use things like Facebook marketing. So when I go into a listing presentation, and I know that I'm going up against Joe Smith, and he's 55 years old, been in the industry for 20 years, and he's the single agent that I'm going up against. Obviously, I'm coming in as the underdog. He's got the experience, he's got the track record, he's got everything going for him except for this. We as new agents or younger agents or agents that are on the leading edge of technology, even if you are older and understand how to leverage this stuff, we can use things like Facebook marketing to tell the seller, hey, when we list your home, we're not just going to put it on the MLS and our website. What we're going to do is we can actually get your home in front of 3,000 to 5,000 people per day more than any other agent that you are interviewing. And what that does is that excites their attention. Because here's the thing, a lot of agents are known for basically uploading a listing to the MLS and then letting it become a sitting duck. You know people are going to see it on things like Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, Realtor.ca, websites with good SEO, that's all fine. But if you can explain to a seller that you can use targeted, niche, advanced Facebook marketing to not only get in front of 3,000 to 5,000 people per day, but 3,000 to 5,000 people in the local targeted area or the area where the majority of people move from into the community where that listing is, it's hard for them not to want that, because now they know that you're actively working on their listing. You're not sitting back and passively marketing. You're actively going out every single day, getting in front of new people, and if you know how to retarget, that's another level. But by understanding creative, innovative, and new age marketing techniques, that's something that you can use to level up over agents with maybe more experience and more years, but aren't leveraging technology. And that is my next thing, is technology. The second thing you guys can leverage is being on the leading edge of tech, because here's the thing. Even if an agent does know Facebook marketing, largely all they know how to do is blanket or boost a post to the entire city, to the entire state, to the entire area. They have no idea about landing pages, lead generation, lead conversion, drip campaigns, any of the other tools that you guys use, whether you're using services like Boomtown, Infusionsoft, whatever it might be. A lot of you new agents have services from your brokerage that you guys can leverage to convert higher, to not only get Facebook leads, but to then try and convert them and turn them into showings or new clients. So by understanding the latest and greatest technology in the real estate industry, that is something that you can use to level up again over an agent that has maybe been in the industry for 20 years. However, now they're just servicing their database. They're not trying to stay up to date and be relevant with what's trending and what's new to get the job done better for a higher price in less time. The next thing I want to share with with you guys is actually the time you can invest into a listing. Because here's the problem with an agent that's been in the industry for 20 plus years or an agent that has a massive team is they have no time to invest into one single listing. However, if you're a new agent or you're an agent that isn't yet doing much business and want to take your business to the next level, you have time on your hands. You have more time to invest into that one listing than any other agent because you need that listing. You can service it, you can invest more time into creative marketing strategies, you can do more open houses. You need that listing, so you are going to service it to the best of your capability because of the time that you have to invest into each and every listing when you're smaller in your production phase. The fourth thing I want to mention is actually statistics, and this is a really interesting one that I like to leverage, especially if I know I'm going up against an agent that has done a ton of deals or does have a big team. And this is understanding statistics, because here's the deal. Usually with these large agents, I'm just using these numbers for example's sake. They're coming out of nowhere, but I just want to give you guys an example. Let's say you have Joe Smith. He's been in the industry for 20 years. He's got a team under him, and last year his team sold 300 homes. And maybe you've only done 6 listings, 3 listings, 2 listings. Now here's the thing with Joe Smith. If he's been in the industry, he's closed 300 deals last year. Here's what people don't talk about is actually how many properties and listings didn't sell. If you're in a place like Calgary where the market is not great, right now only 27% of listings sell, 73% of listings don't sell. So what Joe Smith is going to say in his listing presentation is that he sold 300 properties last year. However, what he's not going to say is that maybe he listed 500 properties last year, but he only sold 300, which means that 200 properties that he listed did not sell. They expired, they terminated, whatever the deal might be. But if you listed 6 properties last year and you sold 6 properties, or you sold 5 properties, you now have a better list to sale ratio than Joe Smith. And that's what I leverage time and time again. Last year, I was one of the only top producers in my city to have 0 expired listings, and I was a top producing agent. So when I'm going up against agents that I know did maybe 2 or 3 times the volume of me, but I also know they likely had about 50 to 100 properties expire once, terminate, not sell, I can use my stats to go in and say, I might not do as much volume as them. However, the quality and my list to sale is much, much higher. And that's what they want to know. That's what a seller wants to hear, is knowing that you aren't just listing their property, you're actually going to get it sold. The final thing I want to share with you guys is not just becoming a number, because here's the problem. A lot of big teams and a lot of big time older agents, they just care about the numbers. They care about the volume at the end of the year, listing as many properties as possible, selling as many properties as possible, which is fine. That's a fantastic goal to have. But here's the thing that you can leverage as a new agent or an agent that doesn't have much business yet, and again, are trying to up your game, is the fact that you can tell a seller that you're not just going to become a number. Because again, as I mentioned in step number 4 or tip number 4, is the fact that if these guys listed 300 properties and 200 didn't sell, what happens to those 200? They were just a number to that agent. They didn't take the time to invest as much effort. They didn't really care as much because they do so much volume that they're just churning. They're just a lead system. They're just a listing machine, and they're not trying to get every single property sold like you are. So if you're able to go in and say that you can devote more time, you can use more advanced strategies, you can get in front of more people, and you are not just a number to them, that you're going to devote extra time to them, you're going to communicate better, and you're going to make sure the job gets done for them. That is what they want to hear. And there's no reason why they wouldn't want to use you to list their house because of those things. So let's do a quick recap, guys, because again, these are the 5 things I use to beat top agents time and time again. They are proven to work, and I know that you can use them to beat out top agents as well when you're just getting starting, or if you're looking to break through any sort of plateaus. So the first thing I talked about was marketing. If you know how to use things like Facebook marketing, you can again explain to the seller that you can get in front of many, many more people per day than just uploading it to the MLS and becoming a sitting duck. The next thing is technology. By understanding the up-to-date, trending, relevant technology to convert higher with leads, chatbots, things like that, you're able to spit out all kinds of information that you can do that other agents either don't have access to or don't even understand. The next thing is the time you can invest, because again, the last three kind of blend together. Understanding the time you can invest to a property because you don't have as many listings, however, you can service them better. They're not going to become just a number. And understanding the statistics, being able to explain to a seller that you don't maybe do the volume that another agent does, but you have a higher list to sales ratio, which means that the quality of your work shows in the results and they want the results. They don't just want to become a number. They're listing for a reason. That reason is to get the job done, and you are the agent to get it done for them. So as mentioned, guys, if you do have any questions, please comment below. Please smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, because I have tons more videos coming out every single week, and I want to take you guys on this journey to becoming a top agent. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always, and we will see you next time.